Hey guys, it's Tony. I have been looking at. I wanted to see what tickers you guys are all been looking for as far as like the breakout strategy that I taught you guys. If you guys have any tickers that you guys are looking at that are really good at good potential plays, please post them in the comments or basically wherever. I just started looking at Costco, and I feel bad because not feel bad, but it sucks because I feel like I should have gotten in this play a lot sooner then later. Oh, whoop, that was my bad. I accidentally erased that. But there's two ways that you can play this. You can actually play the fib from relative lows to relative highs right there, which is what I would probably end up doing. And the good part is on that is that we have all this run up. We basically have a run up of 398 all the way up to 440, and I think I'm gonna be buying calls about a month and a half out from this actual break in price. Because if we actually do relative lows to highs, which is this high right here of 389, 390-ish, we should actually see this play out pretty nicely towards the upside, close to that 440 range for Costco. Again, like always, forecast tool. I've been starting to go down, not 5%, but I've been starting to do like 2.5%. So somewhere like right there, I think. What is that? Yeah, that's fine. 2.4. So I've been starting to do more. I noticed that a lot of 5% end up eating up a lot of profit. So I went ahead and did 2.5 just to be. I mean, generally you're supposed to take profit at the fib level. I try to do not fibs, not at the fib level because there's a chance it might not hit. But that's why I do the 2.5 and then I do the fib and then I do 2.5 to the high side, right? So 429.95, we'll leave it right there. We'll create our little square. We'll even that out to the top, roughly around that price. And then again, like always, set your take profits. The last one's 451, 440 right in the middle, and then we have that 430 take profit for the very first TP as soon as it hits. Again, we had that weekly break in price. So this would have actually been a play that we should have gone in last week, not this week. This week you saw it run up from peak highs of like 394 to like 400-ish or whatever. So this would have actually been a really good play to get in last week, because remember, whenever we're trying to look for on the weekly chart what kind of a break in previous high, which is back here, we're looking for a candle that does something like this, right? We're looking for this would be a perfect example. Weekly candle ends up breaking the price and ends up closing somewhere along this top range, right? That's exactly what we're looking for. Costco is a really good example of what just happened. And we actually just triggered on the reverse MACD a sell your shorts, which is basically buy. And on the Stoke, we trigger, and this basically double triggers kind of like an overbought piece of it's basically like an overbought signal. But when we're hitting that reverse signal on the buy side, it's definitely in our favor. But again, we always have to look at the monthly chart. Monthly chart is bullish. Weekly just hit bullish this week, and the daily is about to break on the bullish side. But I mean, overall sentiment for Costco obviously is, you guys can see this on the monthly chart, obviously it's bullish. It's been bullish for years, so this play has a really, really good chance of actually playing out. So what do we do now? Like I said, unfortunately, the best play would have been getting into Costco last week on Friday. Would have been an absolutely amazing play. It would have ended up right here. I would definitely right now for Costco, I'd be buying, I don't want to say a month out because I want to see what the actual run is when it breaks previous. So it broke here, right? So 1, 2, it probably hit the fibs like after about a month or two. Broke to the upside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say generally right now, low to high, it broke 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say about a month and like a week out would probably be the best thing to do. But because we're actually, I don't want to say we're getting late, but we're actually getting in on the second week as opposed to the actual signal week when that breakout happens. So I'd say maybe a safe play would be about a month out minimum to a month and a week out. I would probably buy about a month out, or maybe a month plus a week to actually run this to 429. So I think on first thing on Tuesday, what I'm gonna do is, if price stays around this zone, I will be buying month out calls for, which is in the money, somewhere around the 399, 400, 398 price range. And then the other two calls I'll be buying one 429 and then one 440 for about a month out. But definitely Costco is looking like a solid play to use for this breakout strategy. So I'll see you guys later. Happy Friday, have a good weekend, and happy July 4th. I'll try to go live sometime this weekend, hopefully Saturday or Sunday. I always try to go at least live once for about an hour or so during the weekend. Like I said, I don't have a set schedule, but I just kind of go live when I go live, and hopefully everybody can be there, and I will see you guys there. Have a good weekend.